What's your confidence level in Aaron to turn it around?
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. You know, it's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we've got.
Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. And the Jets dumpster fire just got higher because Woody Johnson came out guns blazing today and he calls out his quarterback. We've got highlights. We got the receipts. New York Minute Sports. It's New York sports for New York nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. The Jets are in a glass case of emotion as well. Let's go!
It's New York Minute Sports.
Folks, how we doing on this Tuesday? I can tell that you're doing better than Woody Johnson with a camera in his face because you leave it up to our fearless leader, one of the worst owners in all of professional sports, none other than Johnson & Johnson heir, Woody Johnson. Now, Woody has thrown money at this situation, and that doesn't make things better. Just ask Mark Davis, the owner of the Oakland Raiders, another team who can't get their shit straight. But what other franchises do that the Jets lack is they keep their problems in-house. Woody Johnson is an attention whore. That's right. Woody Johnson, the owner of the New York Jets, is an attention whore, and you can tell him yourself. Whether it's being the ambassador to England or trying to make another sphere like James Dolan, Woody Johnson is always looking for the new shiny object to fall in love with. And the only time the New York Jets had a semblance of normalcy was when Woody Johnson left this team up to his brother running it, and they got Aaron Rodgers and looked the best they had since 2015. So what does Woody Johnson come out today? He comes out and gets a microphone in his face and proceeds to throw his quarterback under the bus. Well, guess what, Woody Johnson? You're the one that brought him here. Did you have a blindfold on when you hired your coaching staff? The Pittsburgh Steelers gave up Justin Fields and let Russell Wilson leave, and they were desperate for a quarterback. Should have been a telltale sign that Justin Fields wasn't the guy for the position, and then you give him $30 million guaranteed. So it shows like you're doing everything other than running this team. And by the way, do you think this owner sounds like he knows exactly what's going on with his football team? Because he sounds like me when I had to do a book report in the 6th grade for a book that I didn't read. Woody, goddamn ownership of the mistakes you've made with this franchise and sell the team. New York Jet fans, Woody Johnson made a profit of $193 million last year, and they had 5 wins, and they were in salary cap hell. Enough is enough. Stop going to the games. Stop going to the games. Stop buying the merch. Stop buying personal seating licenses. Throw your season tickets in the garbage. They make you pay $125 for parking if you don't buy it a week earlier. Fuck the Jets and fuck Woody Johnson. Now, let's go to Woody Bubbles' press conference in front of SNY today, and it went as well as he runs the Jets, miserably.
What's your confidence level in Aaron to turn it around?
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. You know, it's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we've got. You know, he has the ability, but something just is not jiving. But if you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results if you go across the league.
Does that sound like somebody that has their finger on the pulse? What that sounds like to me is that Woody Johnson is already paying Robert Saleh a lot of money to be the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers because he's still on the Jets books. And then they just hired Aaron Glenn. Woody Johnson does not want to be paying for 2 head coaches. He might even be paying for Adam Gase as well still. So that would make 3 head coaches that he would have to pay that aren't currently actively working for the New York Jets this year. And that's why he's trying to save face by saying it's on the quarterback and not on Aaron Glenn. He's turned some parts of the team around. Oh, yeah, Woody Johnson? What part of the New York Jets has Aaron Glenn made better? Let me know in the comments below, New York Jet fans and football fans in general. I hope if you love football, you're here to watch this disaster in real time. Just think, if you were able to watch through drone footage of the Titanic sinking in the 20s, wouldn't you be there for it, folks? You can be for it right here. New York Minute Spokes. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell because I'm going to be covering the Knicks, the Jets, and the New York Yankees hot stove in the offseason. But boy, does Woody Johnson have 0 brains and 0 feel on how to run an organization. I hope the medication he's making is better than the product he puts out on the field.
You have to play consistently with, at that position, and that's what we're going to try to do for the remainder of the season.
So what gives you hope then?
I just think defense, special teams are doing better. Defense is pretty good, and if we can just complete a pass, it would look good. We got to complete some passes. You got to convince them that you can do something. Otherwise, it's hard to have have it.
Look good. The special teams has looked good. You cut your kick returner. Then your head coach puts Allen to return kicks back there. He tears his ACL. Now there's reports out today that the New York Jets are looking into moving somebody like the quality of a Breece Hall or a Jermaine Johnson for a kick returner. So Woody Johnson, what the fuck are you talking about that your special teams are good? Maybe the general manager that you hired who's never done it before might be moving a defensive end pass rusher for a kick returner? If that happens, you better get a psych evaluation for the whole Jets front office, because that would be malfeasance of biblical proportions. But with the Jets, that seems like it's just an everyday occurrence.
A game that.
What's your confidence level in Aaron to turn it around?
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. It's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we got. But if you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results if you go across the league. You have to play.
That's incorrect, because Mike Tomlinson had 4 wins with Justin Fields last year before he benched him. So no, Justin Fields has similar numbers, actually even better numbers than he had on the Steelers last year, because Justin Fields only has 1 interception. So there's your answer right there. A good head coach can get wins out of a bad quarterback. But you hired the wrong head coach.
Consistently with, at that position, and that's what we're going to try to do.
It looks like he's turning around parts of it. It's hard when you have a quarterback with the rating that we got. Okay. Another one, another dig.
Still believe in the decisions that you made for
I
putting
Me, and he hugs him every day.
do you still believe in the decisions that you made for
I
putting
do.
who
I think Aaron. I do believe in Aaron. I've known Aaron for, since 1996. I was a fan. I've always been a fan of him. I see the way he handles the room. If I were a player, I would respond to him.
Okay, Woody Johnson, you're not a player. You're a billionaire who doesn't even know how to run a football franchise. Aaron Glenn has lost the locker room. I'm telling you right now, Aaron Glenn gives the worst press conference in all of the NFL. Even the Jaguars head coach, the Duval guy, and the Arizona Cardinals psychopath that they have as head coach give a better presser than Aaron Glenn. And if I was a player, maybe that's Woody Johnson's problem. He thinks like an 11-year-old. If I was a player and I was a football player, I'd really like Aaron Glenn. Guess what? Football players make millions of dollars. That rah-rah shit works in high school and college. Once you get to the pros, everyone doesn't need to be motivated anymore. You got $1 million in your bank account and fighting for an opening spot. So Aaron Glenn has not been a leader of men. And you know what? He talks in bumper stickers. He implements prayer circles into his training camp. How about you get a goddamn completed pass and have an offensive scheme from past the year of 1992?
Because he's the real deal. He's no BS. There's no second agendas. What you're hearing is the truth. And a lot of times players don't get the truth. They get a lot of gobbledygook.
Everybody knows how badly you want to win. How have you been given Aaron confidence that you still believe in him? Are you telling?
I hug him every day.
Do you literally hug
I
him?
do.
And what do you say to him?
I say, keep the faith, man.
And do you really believe in it?
I do.
That's nice. A little.
I hug him every day, and then Woody Johnson proceeds to code switch. This guy needs to sell the team ASAP. You want to talk about ineptitude, and you want to talk about a guy that's completely in over his skis. It's Woody Johnson. I know. What are you supposed to tell the head coach? Hey, you're fired at the end of the year? No. You're supposed to say that you believe in him. But if Woody Johnson is telling the truth here and he believes in Aaron Glenn, he's more of an idiot than I thought he was. Now, the question is, are the New York Jets going to be sellers at the trade deadline? Everyone keeps saying, hold on to who they got. Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, all these guys that they've drafted under Joe Douglas. My question to the Jet fan here is, what have they done that warrants to keep him? Gary Wilson's probably been the best guy out of all of them, and he hasn't had a quarterback. I hope they trade him for a first or second round pick. Breece Hall, move him for a 4th to 6th round pick. Sauce Gardner, maybe you get a first, maybe you get a second round pick for him. Jermaine Johnson, goodbye. All of those guys are on the block, and you need to go. You need to get draft picks. What I would do is fire Aaron Glenn, fire Muji, go in, get Mike McCarthy, get an already established general manager, give them the keys to the castle with over 21 draft picks, and see what you can start with guys that have proven it and that have been here already. Ian Rappaport states that the Jets are target teams for, as well as running backs. Breece Hall has gotten the headlines, but there appears to be more of a chance that defenders like cornerback Michael Carter II could be dealt, perhaps even 2022 first-round pass rusher Jermaine Johnson II, a pick of the previous regime, could be on the move as well. And that's what the Jets should be doing. None of these guys on the existing Jets team are worth keeping. Move everyone. It's a dumpster fire, and it's a fire sale. And don't forget, if you can't be good, be the New York Jets, baby. Bye.